So I just got out of the gym. I just hit some arms, but there was something that I was thinking about as I was working out. And hold on, let me just turn my car on because it's kind of hot in here and I need some AC. But as I was working out, I was thinking about something in the gym, and it's what gave me this video idea. And it was every decision, right? Like, how did it go? Is that usually the hard decision is usually the better decision to make. The hard decision is usually the better decision to make. We each have two choices, right? And usually one decision that you need to make, or one choice, is harder than the other. But most times, the harder decision is what actually makes us better. It's what brings us closer to our goals. It's usually just the better decision all around. And the thing about the easy decision is that it feels good in the moment. Catch what I just said. It feels good in the moment. It feels good. It makes us feel good. The other decision, the hard decision, most times, 9 times out of 10, it does not make us feel good. Think about it. Me going to the gym today. I could have had I had two choices. I could have, one, stayed at home and not go to the gym, or two, go to the gym today and work out. Now, the easy decision would have just been stay at home, right? I wouldn't have to drive there. I wouldn't have to use gas, and I wouldn't have to put my body through any unnecessary strain. Well, it's not that it's unnecessary. It's just that I wouldn't have to put my body through any stress, right? That's the easy decision to make. It feels good in the moment. But the thing is that it's not the best decision for me, because I'm not challenging myself, and I'm not challenging myself. And when I'm not challenging myself, that means I'm not growing. I'm staying in that comfort zone. But when I do go to the gym, I'm pushing my body, I'm putting my body through strain. Yes, it sucks in the moment sometimes, but at the same time, it's getting me better. It's making me stronger. So even though it doesn't feel good, I'm getting much better benefits. It doesn't feel good in the moment. Most of these hard decisions, they don't feel good in the moment. They don't feel good. And that's why a lot of people don't want to make those decisions. Because people love to feel good. People love to feel good. People just want the feeling now. They're so now oriented, instead of going through the stress, going through the sucky period of time in order to get a much better outcome later. People don't like to delay the gratification. People don't like to do that. They just want everything now. Just want everything now. And that's why most of my days I try to make the harder decisions. If my body says, oh, no, we don't want to go to the gym today, and I know I got to go to the gym today, I'll just be like, yo, screw it. I'm still going to go. I'm still going to go. Because I know that that's my mind telling me that it wants to be comfortable. My mind is telling me that it wants to be comfortable, wants to stay in the little comfort zone and not get better. But I know that if I push past it and go to the gym, that I will get better. It's even like the same thing in school. Well, I know I talk about school a lot for somebody who didn't go to college, but back then, when I was like elementary, middle school, high school, all that, it didn't feel good doing the homework, right? It didn't feel good. It doesn't feel good for anybody to really do the homework, right? Or for at least most kids like me. It doesn't feel good to do the homework. But at the same time, I know that if I want an A, and I know if I want to get good results in this class, I gotta do it. It doesn't feel good to study, but I know that if I want good results on that test, I have to. Right? It's the same thing. Especially in school, man. Especially, you have the choice to either, I'd have the choice to either procrastinate, wait on it, just be like, nah, I don't want to do it right now. Or I could just be like, oh, let me just get done now. And most of the time, I would choose to procrastinate. I would choose to not do it. Because it felt good in the moment. I needed it to feel good for me. Oh, but it's too hard. My brain is going to stress me out and all of this, all of that. Instead of just saying screw it and jumping right into it. So many times I always used to overanalyze the problem all the time instead of just jumping head first. And worrying about it later. That's why I'm saying that the hard decision is usually the better decision to make. And I know this, bro, because literally I try to make if I'm faced with a harder decision, I try to always just pick the harder decision because I know that it'll get me better. I had a decision to either go to college or not. Well, obviously going to college, it isn't easy to be in college. But I know what my path is: either go to college or don't go to college. The thing is that it would have felt better for me to just go, because then I wouldn't have to deal with, I have to tell my parents, I'm not going to college. Everyone else wouldn't be saying all these things about me not going to college. Yeah, it'll just be easier for me to just go, right? But no, I still chose to not go. Even though in the moment, these people were saying these things about me. They were saying that what I was doing wasn't a good idea. Right? It didn't feel good in the moment, but I know that was ultimately the better decision for me. It was ultimately the better decision for me. So in life, we're always gonna have these decisions that we have to make, and if one decision just seems so easy, so light of a burden, don't take it. Take the harder decision, because the harder decision, it won't feel good, but it'll make you better. Delay the gratification. Delay it. Don't be so now oriented. So many people just want something to benefit them now, but nobody ever thinks about the future. Nobody ever thinks ahead anymore. Why is it that so many people have just stopped thinking ahead? So many people just want to look at things and be like, how can this satisfy me now? Instead of approaching it as, all right, if I do this, how will this benefit me a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? It's because the easy decisions are usually just made so that we could feel good in the moment. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. Even eating like fast food. It can be much easier to just eat fast food because it tastes good, right? It tastes good. It makes us feel good in the moment. But the more that we keep on eating it, we start to see, oh, this is actually bad for me. Start having health problems. Start getting fat. But when you choose a diet like with rice and chicken and ground beef and stuff like that, to be like, oh, it sucks in the moment because you have to stick with it. But at the end of the day, the thing is that you're building a better body. Your health is gonna get better. Gonna look much better, feel much better. You just have to sacrifice. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys like this. Like, comment, and subscribe. On the road to 100 subscribers right now. I think we have, is it like, we have like 20 subs, I think. Is it 20? Let's try to get to 100. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe, like the video, and you guys have a good one.